Juggling adulthood is hard. You know, when I was little, I would always wish to be older because the grown-ups around me made being an adult look like so much fun. I was thinking like, yeah, I'll be able to go to the club, I'll be able to buy whatever I want to eat, I'll be able to buy whatever I want from the mall. I'll even be able to leave my room dirty without having to deal with anyone telling me to clean it up. As a now adult, I can do all of these things, but at what cost? When you wish for things like that as a kid, you really don't know what it is that you're signing yourself up for. Because at the end of the day, all you really want is for adults to not be able to tell you how to live your life. I remember those cartoon episodes where the characters were all grown up with cell phones, hanging out at the mall, having a good time with their friends, and just overall having a good time as an adult. And that made me anticipate wanting to be an adult even more. And then it happened. One day, I became the very thing that I wished for. And I'm here to tell you, it's ghetto. I do not care how prepared you think you are. You are not ready for the hardships that come with being an adult. If you think your life is drama-filled as a teenager, just wait until the day comes when you wake up feeling like the mom from Freaky Friday. And if no one has ever told you this before, I will. The things that you went through in your childhood are going to come back up and smack you so hard as an adult. You'll have the emotions, clarity, and understanding on situations that you didn't have as a child. You will realize that all of your childhood traumas now come up in the form of patterns that you make as an adult. And realizing those patterns through a now adult lens is going to hit you like the hot wings hit those celebrities on an episode of Hot Ones. And now that you have this new form of clarity, it's up to you to decide how you're going to work on that from within yourself, so that you can function properly through everyday life without any occasional traumatizing flare-ups. Being an adult is really just you doing every single thing on your own and relying on no one else but yourself to get it done. Unless you're in a happy relationship where you guys have a partnership and can rely on one another. If not, then good luck, because you're on your own, kid. It's like you never really realize how much your parents actually do for you until you're in these situations where you have to now do it on your own. Because as an adult, you are now in a situation where you have to schedule, plan, and set reminders for yourself. And be on time and ahead of things. You will be in many situations where you just want to call your parents and let them handle everything. But you can't. And you know why? Because you are an adult now. And you have to know how to do these things on your own. You are no longer in the nest anymore, baby bird. You have to spread those wings and fly on your own. You have officially been pushed out of the nest. And unfortunately, the sad reality is your parents are not going to be around to always help you with things. And rest in peace to those of you whose parents have already passed. Once you are an adult, you really have to learn self-discipline with yourself. From spending habits to eating habits to scheduling to just everything. It really annoys me how the online discourse is always trying to call my generation lazy. All while they've never had to deal with half of the things Gen Z is currently going through as an adult. They've never had to have about $3,000 saved up just to move out of the house. They've never had to deal with trying to keep up with the $1,100 rent in your early 20s. Like seriously, how is anybody able to afford anything about life right now? Life can be hard and sometimes feel like a never-ending cycle. It's like you're waiting on things to get easier for you and then it just doesn't. Now I understand what it meant when adults will open up a piece of mail and say, "It's always something." As an adult, I now have a new deep understanding of Squidward from SpongeBob. Quite frankly, I blame our parents because it was their job to set the foundation of life up to be easier for us. But we are the new adults and we have a responsibility to be better than our parents. And do things differently and better than them. We have to do what they failed to do with us. And that's look out for one another and the upcoming generation behind us. I constantly see people online asking why we don't have barbecues anymore. That's because now as the new adults, it's our responsibility to start inviting loved ones over for cookouts in the backyard. But to you watching this video, I want to say, keep your head up, because I know trying to juggle adulthood comes with its hardships. But I want you to always remember, no matter what age you are, you still have time to get it all figured out. It is never too late for you to accomplish anything. So don't be so hard on yourself and stop judging yourself for every single little mistake that you make as an adult. You are a human at the end of the day, and mistakes are just what comes with this human experience we're currently sharing here on Earth. Yes, you're going to go through things, but if you just look up from your phone, you will see that you are not alone in what you're going through. Me and you are in this thing called life together. And if we don't have anyone else, we have each other to root for. So get out of your head and realize that life does get easier as an adult. You will have it all figured out one day. It's not making sense to you right now because it's not supposed to. Because what's waiting for you on the other side is much better than you could have ever imagined. But as always, film critics, this has been a commentary. You've listened to me commentate. Like, comment, and subscribe so we can grow as a family. I'm Déj'Shon Arkell, your favorite alternative black boy, and I'm out. Peace and blessings. You are no longer in the nest anymore, baby bird. You have to spread those wings and fly on your own.